Good morning, good afternoon and good evening and welcome to School of Gold. Today we are focusing on chance. Now if you look at a number line, 0 to 1, 1 being definitely, certain, 0 being impossible. I wonder where these 6 questions on the board behind me, where they stand on the number line. Now, we are going to go through some specific numbers, okay? So let me read the questions to you. Oh, there's actually 8, not 6. What is the probability of rolling a 1 on a die? What is the probability of rolling a 1 on a die? Look at this. How many faces are there on a standard die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what is the question? Rolling a 1 on a die would be 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 out of 6, which is unlikely. It's not impossible, but it is very unlikely. Pop quiz, what does the opposite ends of a dice add up to? Do you know? Well, most standard dice, 2 opposite ends add up to 7. Look at this, 5 and 2, 4 and 3 and 2 and 5 and 6 and 1. The opposite ends of a die adds up to 7. Pop quiz. Now, what is the probability of you going to sleep today? Now, it is not definitely, because definitely means it is going to happen definitely. It is going to happen irrespective of anything happening in the world. Now, the reason why it is most likely, because normally if you follow a routine, you will go to sleep tonight. But it is not definite. What is the probability of picking a king from a pack of cards? A king. Now, if you've looked at my previous videos, a king. There are 54 cards in a standard pack, and that is the king. Now, how many kings are there in a pack? And the answer is 4. King of hearts, king of diamonds, king of spades, diamonds, hearts, spades, and clubs, king of clubs. So there are 4 in 54. Now, actually 52 and 2 cards are jokers. So 4 out of 54, which is extremely unlikely. It's not impossible, it's not likely, it is unlikely. Flipping a coin and landing on heads. Flipping a coin and landing it on heads. Now, here is my coin. It is tails or heads. There are only 2 possible chances, heads or tails. It's actually a fun game too. Heads or tails, where you put your hand behind you. Now, the chance of it landing on heads is 50-50, equal chance. 1 out of 2. Go back to here. What is the probability of it snowing today? Well, that depends. Where are you in the world? Some of my viewers are in America. Well, if it's winter there, it has a high percentage. Very likely. If it's in Australia, in summer, very, very unlikely. Not impossible, but very unlikely. So that question depends on whether it's summer or winter and it depends what country you are in at that point in time. What is the probability of somebody in your class chosen at random being a boy? Well, that depends too. It depends on how many boys or girls there are in your class. Let's just say if there's 30 children in your class and 16 are girls and 14 are boys, that means there is more chance, more percentage of a person being chosen being a girl. So that means it will be unlikely. If there were 15 boys and 15 girls, that will mean half-half, even chance. Okay? So that question also depends on how many boys and girls are in your classroom. What is the probability of not rolling a 6 on a die? Not rolling a 6 on a die. So, how many faces are there on a die? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Not rolling a 6. Well, that means we can't get that, so we just have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 5 out of 6, and that means that will be highly likely, very likely. And the last question, what is the probability the sun's shining next week? That will be definitely. Boys and girls, I hope that has helped. And remember, chance, you have to work out the total outcomes first. And then you decide whether it is likely, unlikely, even chance, or definitely. Thank you very much. Bye for now.